Hey guys, it's Scotty from Nova Hardware. It's summer 2016, and I think it's time to show you what my studio looks like. Let's get started. Alright guys, so this is my room for summer 2016 and my editing station. So as you can see over here, first we've got my workstation and gaming desktop. That TV which I'm going to be using for scripts and chats and things like that when live streaming. Down here you can see my entire network stack. It consists of a TP-Link router, which I got on Amazon for pretty cheap. I'll throw a link in the description for you guys. Over there there's a pretty nice Netgear switch. It's just a 5-port switch that I use. It extends my little Wi-Fi network out some more so I can hook up my server, my Surface, and so I can hook up my tower all to the same internal network. Now, I do that for a lot of reasons, but I'll go over those in a separate video. Over here you can see my bed, got a printer, covered up all my laundry because that was just gross. It's a terrible way of dealing with it. But yeah, I gotta set this printer up. It's gonna go pretty much down there because I am in college and I do have to print stuff. Over here you can see I've got my CM Storm Firestrike keyboard, and I've got some blue switches in it, and they're very, very, very clacky and very nice. I've got a Cobra mouse. This is the first gaming mouse I've ever owned. I like it. One thing I really like about it is on the side I've got these forward and back switches, which in the web browser act as page forward and page back. I know many other mice do the same thing, but it's just a feature that I've always liked. So looking over here back at my tower, in here you can see I've got the RX 480 right now. I really like it. I put my GTX 1080, which was in there, back into its box. And I will be putting them head-to-head later in some other videos. So, just taking a brief look at this desk. Pretty sure this is just an IKEA desk. I've got a power strip back there, which I can plug a whole bunch of goodies into. Primarily my phone. The HTC One M9 dies frequently. Like, frequently. Over here, I've got a GameCube controller. And behind it, I've got a 4-port GameCube hub that goes into my computer. So, when I go onto Dolphin and play emulators of games, like, I own a copy of Smash Bros. And I ripped it to a ROM that I can play in my computer because my GameCube is not currently set up and it's a hassle to set up. I've got a blue microphone over here. I'll be using that during live streams and I really like it. If you hear that little whirring noise, it's my fan down here. I'm actually going to shut that off. That other whirring noise is the server. It's like a constant 80mm fan spinning. It's just hooked up straight to Molex. I intend to get a actual PWM fan soon. I've got an Xbox One controller. I don't own an Xbox One. I don't think I ever will. But I do play it with my tower when I play Fallout 4 and a few other games in Windows. Most of the time I play a lot of my games in Linux. Actually, if you look at my Steam library, I'm wait for that to load. While it's loading, let's look over here. I've got just a headphone case in here. I've got a pair of JBL BT EBT50 headphones. I like them a lot. I've got a gallon of water. I try to drink one of these every single day. It's good practice, and especially in the place where I live, the water's not safe to drink. Down here, I've got a iPad Mini 1. I got that in like 2014. I use it for basically a lot of ebooks and things like that now. They're not really bad products at all. Just some cologne, a few basic cables. Got my RX 480 box over here. I'm going to start a little box wall over here while I can. This is, I believe, a UM57 monitor from LG. It is my favorite monitor. Got a nice stand on it. There's a Logitech sound system I have hooked up. I forget what it's called. I'll annotate it right in here right about now. And I'll show you guys what it is. Over here, I've just got my tripod that I use for all my recording. My backpack and my girlfriend's backpack. It's a run-of-the-mill tripod. The tripods get very expensive very quickly. I was lucky to get this secondhand from someone for pretty cheap. I've got just some basic other things, like down there, there's my prototyping bin. Over here underneath this disassembled battery pack, you can see there's a few Raspberry Pis in there. I want to do some home automation and things like that, like set one up maybe on this door frame and allow for it to greet me when I get home or something simple like that. This light over here is what I use for all of my recording when the lighting by itself is not good enough. It's day right now, so the natural lighting by itself is pretty intense. But this is just a basic lamp. Alright, that's basically everything that makes up this room. It's pretty simple and bare because I have to be able to put all of this back into my car and be able to move at any moment if I need to. So all of this stuff that's here fits perfectly in one carload, and I've got a Ford Focus. Yeah, so my workstation / gaming PC, there will be a build video coming up pretty soon for it. I obviously built it. It's been built for a while, but I just haven't edited the video. I will be editing the video and showing you guys everything that is in this system and what truly makes up my day-to-day system. So if you look over here at my Steam library, let's go library, games. This is all 39 games, 26 of which support Linux. So the ones that don't are Arma, the Call of Duties, Fallout 4, and until Rocket League and Space Engineers get brought over, those guys. A few games just aren't installed, like Spacecom and Train Simulator, but yeah, for the most part, almost all of my games actually work in Linux, and I'm really happy with it. I will be putting up a video soon comparing the Linux performance of the RX 480 versus the GTX 980. We're going to put them head to head in Linux, and we'll see how they perform. Because Windows is not everything. There are other operating systems out there. But I will be showing the Windows side of the coin too, because that side of the coin also matters. Alright guys, I'm Scott from Tobu Hardware. Thanks for watching.